Why do we outsource so much of our power, our wisdom, our energy to society? And the list of bullshit that society inundates our mind with to keep us small, to keep us below our potential, to keep us further from joy, from peace, our dream, our purpose. Today, back in the United States, is July 4th. Well, it's July 4th here. It's Independence Day. It's a holiday celebrating. Honestly, I don't really know. I feel like the United States, in my mind, is such a beautiful nation. I grew up there my whole life, but I feel like everything we were taught was built on lies, was built on deception. And so today, rather than us talking about Independence Day, I'm rebranding this day for myself, and I have for the past few years now, into Innerdependence Day. See, I believe that the power that we seek is inside of us. And I also believe we need to celebrate ourselves and how far we've come to be in this moment right now. You're fucking awesome. You're a special human being. And I want to tell you, you got there because of your gifts, because of you being able to have that self-awareness, taking that time to slow down, to understand who you are, what you want, how you feel, the type of people you want to be around, and the type of projects, businesses, missions that you want to pursue. See, I call this Interdependence Day because rather than us continuing to allow society, governments, social media, pornography, disrupt our power, our energy, I believe that if we slow down and we do it consistently enough, we start to build this inner strength, this inner courage, this inner confidence, this knowingness that I don't need to put any of my energy towards noise, any of my energy towards basically what other people believe. And it's sad because I see this in dating, I see this in the environment that people are living in. We make so many fucking excuses for why we can't be living the life that we actually want to live, why we can't attract the partner that we actually want in our life, why we can't make the amount of money that we want in our life. It's always outside of us. There's always something out there in this world that's going on, whether it's a war or a government or politics, that's holding you back from where you want to go. AI taking all these jobs. Dating has changed. Women want a man that makes this amount of money, or I can continue to go on. But when are you going to start to take ownership of your life, your outcomes in your life, and your decisions? What if you had the power to choose? But you've got to step away from that victim mindset and believe that you, in fact, have the control. Of course, we can't control everything. But what we can control is how we respond to something. What we can control are our habits. What we can control is our environment. What we can control is our day-to-day actions. And it's those actions that we do on a day-to-day basis that determine our future. It's like cause and effect. And so Interdependence Day, my new holiday that I've created, and I hope that some of you guys that are listening are also going to join in on this with me, is taking a day to celebrate the power that exists inside, but also asking ourselves, how can we access even more of this? How can we bring more of our authenticity into the world? How can we share our gifts with society to uplift other people, to spread more love, to spread more joy? How can you acquire greater abundance by doing the things that you love? How can you create a life that's deeper in alignment with who you truly are? Not what everyone says you should be doing because you're great at something, not because that's what everyone said on social media or your parents or school said you need to do to be successful. Well, guess what, guys? On July 4th, Independence Day in the United States, I'm going to remind you that most of that shit's a sham, and it always has been. But it's been a way for them to take your power and have you be another cog in the machine to whatever the fuck they're trying to create. But now is the time for us to continue building this movement of human transformation, human potential, and community. And it starts with you. It starts with you. So I encourage you today and every day, tap into yourself. Get to know who you are more than anyone else or anything else and what you want in this world. And then start to take those small actions towards it every single day. This world needs you desperately. I need you desperately. And I'm going to continue to do my part as well through that inner investigation to understand who I am and how I can bring my light to this world. Happy Innerdependence Day. I love you guys. Peace.